What's going on, everybody? It feels like it's been a long bloody time since I've done an actual review, and I think it's been about 3 weeks. Just been busy, and I wanted to kind of concentrate on the Whiskey Talks, which has been pretty bloody successful. So thank you for everyone that's been tuning in for that. And please make a comment on down below here for anyone that you would like me to interview and find out what their story is during whiskey. But what I'm going to do for a little while now is go back to the Whiskey Loot packs, because we've got a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs all up. And we need to get through them. Some of them I haven't even tasted, some of them I have. This week, we're gonna go through the pack that I was interviewed with Whiskey Loot while we did a live tasting. So we will cover those 3 a little bit more in depth from that. Now, if you are watching this and you haven't seen the Whiskey Loot's actual reviews yet, I'll put a link up here. Go and see their links, go and see their reviews, because they are, I think, some of the best reviews for whiskey in all of Australia happening right now. So let's take it out. So today's one is the Islands Night Islay pack, which was only recently done. Now, this pack was really about the fact that Islay doesn't have to be about pure, hard, smoky whiskey. It was about some gentle stuff with a little bit of peated whiskies as well. And I actually found one of my new favorites, which I'll get into next review from that. So this is the Loch Lomond Distillery. This is the 12-year-old from the Highlands, Scotland. I'm going to say this one, Inchmurrin 12-year-old single malt actually hails from the local Lochman Distillery located in Highlands. It's aged in a mixture of casks, including bourbon, refill, and recharged wood. The whiskey is best enjoyed with a dash of water or over ice, and it also benefits from being left for a while to breathe after opening. So I'll just give it a bit of a swirl around. Now, I've had this with water. I actually quite enjoy it more with the by itself as it is. So nose, creamy, sweet, and fruity with mango, pineapple, and ripe apples, blending with boiled sweets and white chocolate, and just a hint of allspice. So do you get that creamy-ish kind of nose to it? I'm not getting much else, like not getting the pineapples or the mango, but definitely a sweet. Yeah, okay. So the taste is supposed to be sweet with salted caramel and milk chocolate battling for supremacy with masses of fruits and raisins with a hint of cinnamon, oak, and spiciness. Now, if you watch my channel, you know I generally don't read these ones. It's more the fact that I've already tasted these before, so I already know what I'm going to get. And the finish is medium and sweet, but growing more spicy on the palate. So hopefully that's been a little bit of time to open up. For me, there's a tiny little bit of spice on that. I didn't get much of a flavor from this one. I will say, out of the pack, this will be the most disappointing for me. It's a fine whiskey. It's enjoyable enough that you could have it. If it was like an 80 or a 70 buck whiskey, probably okay. I think though it's like close to 90 to 100 bucks. I probably think it's probably a little bit over price pointed with that. But look, it's a good, clean whiskey. You could give this to first-time drinkers, and they would be happy with that. So it's a very good starting whiskey for people. The finish definitely is medium. It doesn't linger too long. And you do get a little bit of that spices on the palate. Those legs on it are really huge as well. It's very oily inside. So look, what would I rate that? I'd probably give that probably like a 7-ish kind of thing. It's not the best whiskey I've ever had from Whiskey Loot. It's also not the worst. It's just a very basic, semi-decent whiskey. So anyways, hope you've actually found that okay. And wait for the next ones, because people that know about my peat hate will be a little bit surprised. All right, guys, we'll catch you later on. See ya.